Hey, pod kids, it's me, your pod mom. It's my first time to do the intro. I love it. We are going to be talking about shows we've watched during quarantine, and then we're going to do movie reviews, and then we're going to end with a quick malibag. It's going to be an interesting episode. Yun lang.
Maestro Kapos.
That's why I don't.
Welcome to
Wake Up Exam.
Welcome to the new world. Welcome to the new
Welcome.
world.
Welcome. So, Jim, what's up? How has your week been? Gabi kahapon, I remember Jim was saying, ano, Thursday ngayon? I think people have not been keeping track of the days. Strangely, even if it feels like there's a lot of time, parang time goes by really quickly, no?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
the other night, 2 nights ago, I couldn't sleep. Because ikaw kakatulog mo lang nun, tsaka nag-press con si He Who Must Not Be Named.
oh,
Shoot them dead.
you watched it live, ba?
I watched it. Well, I did not watch it live. I watched it like 20 minutes after it aired.
Uh-huh.
And then, ayun.
You were up at the time?
Yeah, because I couldn't sleep because before he did it was a tape thing. Before he did that, people were talking about how he was going to do it. But then I was saying like I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it.
Hindi, kasi obviously I after the first two, I completely gave up na. Wala namang point.
Yeah, I don't want to watch it, but then I knew it was coming. So I couldn't sleep honestly because I just started playing Animal Crossing on Nintendo Switch. Shout out to all my Animal Crossers.
So everyone playing that ba are on Switch then?
I don't know. But yeah, so I was playing Animal Crossing and then I couldn't, parang hindi ako pakali. So I checked Twitter, and then there, I saw na trending na yung Oust Duterte.
The funny thing is, no, the next day when in the morning, when you told me about what happened,
I updated Jim, sabi ko, everyone's being
parang,
mad na. All the, even the celebrities are finally speaking up.
Ganyan. Tapos pagtingin ko sa Twitter, yung trending was not, parang,
Tapos Duterte pa rin.
I stand with the president. Talagang, ano ba? Di ba we watched that thing on Netflix about the troll farms?
Yeah.
What's that movie?
Something about Cambridge,
Yeah. So,
Analytica.
Ano talaga? May budget.
For sure, Jim.
Talaga.
It's a 100% sure.
Pero what do they care about Twitter though?
Kasi,
like, why? I don't think they're...
it's because not yung frankly speaking, the masa, hindi sila on Twitter talaga eh. More of Facebook sila, diba? Kasi because of free Facebook and everything. And because most of the people on Twitter are the middle class. This is just me, I think, my analytics, my analysis. So, kaya kailangan talaga nila ng troll farms because people aren't organically on Twitter. I mean, the pro Duterte ones aren't organically on Twitter. So they had to create
need to build one.
para it seems like meron talaga na lumalaban talaga. But I was talking to my friend, I don't know if she would want to be named, but I was talking to her yesterday and she was saying na even if these are trolls, it seems to be also mirroring pa rin the 16 million that voted for him who aren't necessarily on Twitter. So even if, pero nakikita mo the people who did vote for him, some of them, like let's say Angelica Panganiban, she tweeted about she was angry about what's happening, the current situation, and then someone replied to her reminding her that she campaigned for Duterte, and then she actually replied saying, "I'm sorry." And she said something about nanghihinayang siya.
That's so. For me, that's pretty. That's super
uplifting.
admirable.
Yeah, and she's owning up to her mistake. I mean, I'm sure people did vote for him because we were sick of what was happening, and it seemed like there was going to be change. Change is coming.
Yeah. Well, the proposition naman talaga was very
inviting.
It was kaya nga it's a really great marketing study na parang there was a need, and then they knew exactly what the people need, parang kumbaga what the people desired. They knew that Filipinos wanted an action hero, blah blah blah. But anyway, I don't want to get into that. Yung sa troll farms lang, I saw na may mga nag-tweet na mga information how to beat trolls.
Ande, parang
don't reply to them because doon sila kikita.
Parang that's the theory na don't retweet them na, don't feed them, because if you retweet them, syempre, diba, if you retweet them or if you reply to them, then more people will see their tweets, and then the more likes they get, the more mileage they get, then I think that's may kinalaman yun sa pagbayad sa kanila, kaya ewan ko. So what I do is just you know what, just block them. Don't even report them kasi, well, what's the point?
Are they coming in na ba? Not a troll attack ka na ba?
Ay, sobra. The morning after. Yeah, and it's just all the same. The mga walang, it's just all the same script na parang wala kang comprehension. Hindi mo ba alam na about kay Vico Soto? And I'm like, my tweet was, tang inang virus to. Tang inang virus yan. Which is, I believe it was a direct quote that he said during his press con, right? Yeah. And parang they're so triggered. They're saying, bastos ng bibig mo, walang giya ka, wala kang natutulong dito. And I'm like, girl, yung bang tinatweet niya sa akin, i-tweet nyo kaya sa kanya yan. Kasi siya yung bastos ng bibig. I just said what he said. How come I'm getting flack for saying tang ina?
Yeah, well,
when the leader of the country is saying tang inan to.
Yeah, well, I don't think you should. I don't know.
I'm not engaging, swear.
Yeah. Oh.
But then there are funny ones that the thing is, if there are funny ones, you can screenshot and then you can post that. At least wala silang...
Wala yun. Pag retweet mo sila.
Pag ni-retweet mo sila, yun yung magkakaroon sila ng...
Okay. To everyone going against the trolls now.
Just don't.
Don't
Honestly,
retweet, don't reply, don't like. Just screenshot na lang.
At most, you can check naman eh. If they really want a conversation, check muna their page. If it seems like it's a real person who really still believes in this admin, which I don't understand why they would. But then if it feels like meron pang hope to, na you can explain to them why things, if you have the patience for it, go ahead. But most of the time, really, it's just a troll, because I can't believe people with the same wavelength as us would even think that.
Grabe yung ang angas nung tweet ni Lenny. Ni VP Lenny.
Yung with the hair flip?
Yeah.
Was
that her?
That was her.
Okay.
Yeah. Nakakatawa kasi I was talking to my friends about this yesterday. In fairness kay Vico Soto, he tweeted, because everyone was doing #ProtectVico, because, okay, backgrounder, as if you guys don't know. If you guys don't know, the NBI wanted to call him in to explain yung paglabag niya, quote unquote, sa Bayanihan Heal as One law, which wasn't even a law when he wanted to do the tricycle thing. I just Google it. I'm not explaining it well. But
you are.
I am. Okay. So, basta, anyway, flop sila because wala siyang nilabag na kahit anong law. So people were getting angry and doing #ProtectVico. This was the spark of the outrage thing. Because parang, oh my gosh, why is the admin doing this to someone who's actually making a difference, who's actually helping his constituents? And then he tweeted, in all fairness to him, dinirect niya back to, okay guys, let's not make this political. They admitted they were wrong. Let's just go back to fighting COVID. Admirable, right? He's like, guys, let's do this. On the other hand, Vice President Lenny was snarky in her reply. But then I was thinking, Vico kasi is fresh and new and not really that as much immersed as VP Lenny is. VP Lenny knows that this is what the masa likes. Gusto nila ng palaban, ng ano. She has to fight this way. There's, walang, parang kailangan niya ganito
she's kept quiet for so
yes.
long. I'm not kept quiet, pero parang, kaya nga when
she's
I saw that,
she's taken in so much.
Utang ina talaga, she should fucking sorry, ayan na naman ako. That's why I've been trying to keep quiet. Sorry. That's why I don't want to get into it.
Yeah. As much as we want VP Lenny to take the higher road, I also can't blame her for doing this.
Yeah, kasi it's a time of crisis.
She needs to fight back eh. She needs to.
But the thing is,
It wasn't even really she wasn't inciting violence or anything. She just said something about ano pa, parang gano'n, like 'di ba, parang ano yan?
Fraud sa elections.
Fraud sa elections, blah blah blah. Tas ngayon, she's being called in, 'di ba? She wants the government wants to call her in for competing with the DOH efforts. Like, what the fuck?
Labo talaga.
She's doing what she can because you guys are so fucking slow. Okay, so anyway, let's go. Let's move on because I'm making Jim's blood boil right now. But before we end, before we end this half of the pod, I will say it's okay. Stay angry. Don't let this die down. And we'll figure out what to do.
I guess if I were to say something.
Be vigilant.
Stay angry. Be vigilant. But take care of yourself also.
And also, don't forget that we still have the virus, the actual virus to beat.
Yeah, that's...
And then we'll beat the virus that is this admin. All right. So, let's go on to much lighter
pero
things.
Ako naman, a lighter note. So, ikaw diba ina-attack ka ng mga paid trolls? Ako naman, na-attack ako ng mga trolls.
What do you mean?
Kasi, for some reason, and I've told Ellie this, mga Eraserheads fans, they really are like, some of them are, some of them?
I think most of them. Half of them,
most of them are like parang crazy fanatics na parang
Love Team fans.
Love Team
mga Jadine
fans.
fans.
Ganyan, parang,
Aldog fans.
Pag hindi magkasama si Ellie at si Raymond, tangina, mamamatay na ako.
Eraserheads pa rin.
Pupunta sa show. And me and Ellie always talk about that. And he makes, kumbaga, natatawa siya na parang yun nga, like, tutugtog siya or magre-release siya ng something. Cover naman ng pare ko! Putay na!
Why do you sound like that?
Ganun
It's like you're in pain.
Minsan naman, please! Bakit ka tumutugtog ng bagong music
Wala bang huling album ba?
So anyway, when we did the pod with Raymond, so yan na naman. Nakakatawa kasi, so we had the Ellie Cheats collab and nakakatawa. Talagang, I think these guys rin, the only acceptable ones that can work. Parang kasi parang gets ko naman you're a Jadine fan, 'di ba?
Yeah.
You're a girl. You want to be parang no other girl for James.
Yeah.
'Di ba? So sa Eraserheads fans, sa kanila it's, and again,
parang ganun.
I'm not being, I don't want to be too general here. Not Eraserheads fans. More of these crazy troll fans na lang. Yun na lang.
Yeah.
The crazy fanatics.
Mga exag.
Oh.
Exagger heads.
Kumari, if there's a guy who sings with them, guy who jams with them, let's say someone else plays bass, someone else plays drums for Ellie, aatakihin talaga nila.
Yeah.
So, pero if it's a girl,
yeah,
okay lang. Kasi if Jadine fans are not gonna get mad if James is buddy with Danilo Barrios.
I think most of our listeners will not know who you're talking about. Danilo Barrios yung makapal yung kilay, di ba?
Yeah. TGS.
Or no. Sorry, James Blanco.
I don't know.
James Blanco.
I don't know.
Anyway, okay.
So anyway, ang point ko is, kaya ngayon natatawa ako kasi ikaw, you're dealing with this political. Ako naman, na-attack ako ng mga trolls sa mga putang ina, dami mong satsat.
Itong lalaking to. And wala na may tira sa akin, diba?
Wala talaga. Pero puro mga...
Sana si Saab na lang yung nag-interview.
Tayo ng daldal nito, daldal ng putang ina to.
Puro mura pa.
Gago ka pala show ko to putang ina mo.
Oh my God. That's a good clapback. Oh my God.
Diba?
That's
putang
funny.
ina, manood ka ng ibang Raymond Marasigan sa YouTube. Bakit ka nang gugulo sa akin? Tang ina mo. Tawagan mo siya kung gusto mo siyang kausapin. Hindi mo magawa puta ka Sorry.
Oh my God, that is so funny. Oh my God. Okay. And let's go back to let's not forget that COVID-19. Laki ng problema mo, Jay.
Kaya nga sinasabi ko nakakatawa na
Yeah.
this is the gravity and this is how much important you are to society and how I am so
Hey,
irrelevant to society.
Don't say that.
No, I'm just saying na parang ikaw kasi nakakatawa na
Ang kinakalaban ko, mga
political trolls and death threats. Ako mga tambay na architect sinerch ko yung mga troll.
Oh my gosh, Jim, no
Kasi mga
na.
loser mga content creator na sobrang baduy.
Oh my gosh.
So, you're so
mean.
I'm so fucking mad. Dito ko nalalabas yung anger ko kasi, you know why?
It could have been constructive criticism naman kasi.
Okay, just so you know, the reason why I'm so angry at them is because I'm so angry at the government and the situation. And it's...
Dumagdag pa sila?
No. Actually, it's actually therapeutic for me to be angry at people that I'm not paying.
Yeah.
I don't owe these guys anything. These guys don't owe me anything. So they can have their opinion. So I can make fun of their stupidity with with zero emotion.
Yeah.
Parang tang ina mo.
Yeah.
You're a fucking stupid troll na inggitero, tang ina mo. Pero at least I don't feel the pain of putang ina mo, you're killing people. I don't want to get there. I'm trying to control myself from getting there. Anyway. So let's talk about movies.
All right, so moving on.
What have we watched?
Well,
what we've been doing, hindi kami nagsi-series. Bakit nga ba?
We it's so hard to watch when you have two kids who are very small.
Yeah.
It's very hard, but we're very thankful for Yaya BJ and Yaya Cheng. They really help us when we want to have like date time.
So we what we've been doing is like pag dinner, I'll cook. Saab prepares the movie. We watch a movie. So the first one we watched was...
It was a series that we watched
movie.
I mean, a series of movies na.
Yeah, it's...
Ano yung una natin? Sorry. Una ba natin pinanood yung Enemy?
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Enemy.
We watched Enemy. Denis Villeneuve.
Yeah, starring Jake Gyllenhaal.
He's one of our favorite directors. He's done Blade Runner, Arrival, Sicario.
So this was one of his earlier releases.
Prisoners.
Ganda ng Prisoners.
Yun, if there's a movie that we
Prisoners
would recommend,
ba? Prisoner.
watch Prisoners.
Prisoner.
Prisoners.
Okay.
Sobrang ganda ng Prisoners.
Yeah. I would rewatch it. Let's rewatch
it. It's Jake Gyllenhaal and Hugh Jackman, and it's so good. Fucking good.
Fucking. It's not just fucking good, it's fucking good.
Yeah. Prisoners. Okay, so we watched Enemy. It's really cool. It's cool. I really love the director kasi.
It's very interesting.
It's a thriller, mystery thriller. I think I've said Jake Gyllenhaal 10 times na. But anyway, Jake Gyllenhaal is really good.
He's such a good actor.
He's always good. And Villeneuve is such a good director. So parang the plot is basically ano ba? He finds someone or he...
Wag na.
Hindi.
Synopsis.
Sige. Okay. He finds a doppelganger?
Yeah, someone who looks like him.
While
he's watching a movie.
And therefore...
He sees an extra and it looks exactly like him. So he freaks out, tries to find this guy. And then a lot of things happen along the way.
So, it's a really fun movie kasi to discuss after.
Mm-hmm.
Parang, yun yung... I love talaga yung mga endings na... Wait, what? Did the totem
stop spinning
or not?
As in Inception. And then after that we watched Downsizing, which is available on Netflix. And then
sobrang sama.
Labo.
Labo. Directed by the guy who directed Sideways, stars Matt Damon. Ganda ng concept eh.
Ganda ng concept. Yung start parang wow. And then biglang...
What's the concept?
What the So it's about how we are facing environmental disaster every day. And so this scientist discovers a way to maybe fix that by making human beings pocket-sized, downsizing. And then these downsized people live in controlled communities.
Mm.
Yeah. Tama ba? Haba. Sorry. Tama naman ah.
Yeah, pero you could have...
di ikaw na lang. Bakit mo ba ako tinanong?
Dami mo sinasabi.
Minsan na lang.
Minsan na lang.
Ano na nga?
Yun, that's it.
Ayun na nga yun. So
They basically, you have an option na to become small.
yes, to become small, especially kung marami kang, imagine mo, if you're living in a house, if you become tiny, ang dami mong,
Everything's cheaper pa.
yeah,
So
parang,
kung your 100,000 pesos can become 100 million or 10 million.
yeah, because then you would need a smaller house.
Yes, because the manufacturers of the houses and the cars,
Yeah.
syempre, they're producing small stuff. So anyway,
The concept is really great.
sayang eh.
Biglang, sobrang hindi ko lang. And then the actress who does great in one of our favorite shows of 2020. 2020, diba? Yung Watchmen.
Yeah,
She's there and she's great there. And then in this movie, it's
she's
like,
great in Watchmen.
what the fuck?
Sobra.
Like, what kind of acting is that? What kind of stereotypical racism is that? Anyway,
What's
you'll
next?
have to watch it. But honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, so
I didn't like the
watch
ending.
it just so you can get annoyed also. Pero hindi, wag na.
Wag na.
Alam
And then-
ko ang daming time ngayon pero don't waste your
Time.
precious time with that.
We also watched Ford v Ferrari.
Yeah. So Ford,
That's an Oscar nominee.
yeah, nakakatawa dun. For that movie, for the longest time, I thought, okay, cool. It's about Henry Ford,
Yeah. And
the car builder, and
yeah.
how he's gonna build his company, and how Ferrari is gonna build his company, and
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be a
Akala ko rin ganun.
hindi pala.
Yeah, but we wanted to watch this to cleanse our Matt Damon downsizing palette.
Yeah,
So he did great in this one.
yeah. I love the movie.
And Christian Bale just can
Christian
do no
Bale is
wrong.
so-
Oh my gosh.
Ako ba I can watch any Christian Bale movie. Anyway, I think I recommend you watch Ford v Ferrari. And the synopsis is what? Okay. The Ford Motor Company is the biggest manufacturing company in the States during this time, and they want to get into racing. So they hire Matt Damon, who's an experienced racer, to build a team and build a car to go against Ferrari. There. And Christian Bale is the reckless driver.
Yeah.
What's next?
And then ako, I started watching Crash Landing on You, which has been the #1 Netflix show in the Philippines for this whole time. And ewan ko, parang rave reviews siya by everyone I know. And well, honestly, I just can't seem to get into it. Please don't hate me, guys. Please don't hate me. But I'm on episode 11, waiting for me to love it.
Maybe because yung sinabi mo,
Yes, I know.
When do you watch it?
I
ba?
think I know why I just can't connect with it. It's because when I watch it when you guys are asleep na. So I watch it on super walang volume. So imagine mo na nga, parang I'm just reading the subtitles. It's like when you're watching a horror film, it won't make any sense if walang score. Hindi siya nakakatakot. Walang stingers.
Yeah.
So ito, yung mga,
Pampakilig.
diba, pagpakilig, diba, parang biglang this is my first K-drama, by the way. So, unang touch sa hand, biglang, parang may ganun dapat. Tapos may slow-mo. Walang mga ganun sa akin. I'm just like, it's just all quiet and I'm just waiting. Parang I'm like, tara na, ang daming slow-mo. Hindi ko makuha yung full effect kasi wala yung music. And but I have to say, the girl is very charming. She's so cute. And apparently, she's 38 years old. She looks great. And maraming mga, I think it's funny. I think it's cute. I just am not fully floored by it. But I guess it's not supposed to be that deep anyway. But it's an interesting topic. North Korea and South Korea, that's always interesting, right?
Ganun ba?
Yeah. So the guys from North Korea and the girls from South Korea, she has a anong tawag doon? Parasailing accident and falls into North Korea. So that's how it starts.
Okay.
It's interesting.
And I actually see, the only thing I see is this guy with like parang shooting birds.
Shooting birds.
Na parang naka-social damit, naka-fancy party clothes as shooting birds.
Walang ganon.
Meron.
Shooting birds?
May nakita ako na may binabaril siyang birds.
I don't remember.
Next.
Okay. And then we just started Tiger King.
Yun,
We are one
finally.
episode left. We have one
Finally,
episode
something that we can strongly recommend.
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's a documentary, guys. I don't even know how to explain it because it just the best way to watch things is not even knowing what it's about.
Yeah.
And then kami ni Jen talagang, what the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pero it's
I think because we watched this and we liked it, I think we should watch Don't Fuck with Cats kasi maganda rin daw yun.
Oh.
That's also a documentary. Highly recommended by our pod kids. But yeah, Tiger King is so good.
So good. So it's about like some crazy behavior in America and it. Ano yung last documentary that we enjoyed?
Yung The Cult.
What was that? What's it called? The Guru? The
Guru.
The Guru ba?
Guru.
It was about the cult,
Baghdad.
Baghdad, yeah.
Oh, ba? That's yung name niya.
And then before that, ako parang the last one I really enjoyed was Making a Murderer. Yun yung
Season 1.
Season 1. We literally couldn't stop.
Yeah. Season 2 was,
Yung, we tried the trial of Aaron Hernandez.
Oh.
Sobrang nag-ayaw ka. Pero nakatulog kasi si Saab in the middle of the first episode. Pero yung mga crazy stuff that are happening in Tiger King, ganun rin nangyayari dun sa Aaron Hernandez.
Yung parang something about him being gay. Parang ganun.
Spoiler.
Sorry. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. That's sa start pa lang naman yon. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Should we edit that out? No, never mind. Sorry, guys. So, yeah. Oh, and one thing we watched before the lockdown happened, very timely, is Kingmaker.
Yeah.
So this is, I think we talked about it na pala on the pod.
Did we?
Or we just grazed.
Or I want to talk about it with Ali.
Okay, so this is a documentary about Imelda Marcos.
The Marcoses and their return to power.
Yeah.
It's completely depressing and
Nakakakilabot.
so powerful.
But it's so well made.
But it's so depressing talaga.
Yeah.
And I strongly suggest you watch it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna end with
where can they watch it? Well, we're not gonna tell you to download stuff illegally.
the torrent. Here we're going into the
malibag portion of the show. All right, this is malibag sent back in December. The subject is wanted to attend a work reunion, but one of my ex-office mates is toxic. Hi, pod parents. I'm in a kinda tricky situation. Background: I was working for a campaign of a local politician in 2013. I was stationed at the data center, and there were only about 10 of us in there. When elections ended, our candidate won, and half of my office mates were hired in the municipal office. Meanwhile, the other half, me included, decided to pursue other careers. Get it?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, fast forward to November 2019. One of my ex-office mates organized a reunion for us this coming December 26. Oh, shucks, sorry, we missed this. I think he's asking if they should attend. Well, anyway, we created a group chat and it was going well at first. Legit na kamustahan and all that. I was really excited to see them again after a long time. However, I felt like one of them started to get toxic. She was kind of making fun of our ex-office mates who stayed with the politician. It's mostly tasteless comments and disgusting things about the politician. And I'm pretty sure half of it was true. That's why I left that job then. Ha ha ha. But I just think she's barking up the wrong tree. Like, for example, there was a government program for senior citizens, and she was asking why her mom was not included. Ay, hindi naman taga DSWD yung ex-office mates namin. Yet parang sa kanila siya galit na galit. Nakaka-bad trip na yung group chat. Sa totoo lang kasi feeling ko ang nega-nega niya. Like tipong nagkukulitan kami and then magme-message siya ng something then tatahimik na lang bigla yung group chat. Anyway, my question is, should I still attend? I really want to see my other ex-office mates. Pero she's also attending and medyo nakikinikinita ko ng magiging toxic yung night dahil sa kanya and ayoko ng dagdag na stress. Or mali ba na i-assume yun? What do you think?
Go.
Okay, so the ex-office mate...
I think it's clear naman.
Okay, so the ex-office mate is medyo nagbe-bring up ng mga deep stuff ba? Ganun ba? Mga... Okay, siguro just like in our Wake Up with Jim and Saab Facebook group, something similar happened. Because of the growing dissent, because of what's happening in our current situation right now with the lockdown and where the funds, the emergency funds are going or not going, people have been really riled up and posting well, mga politically charged stuff. Even just memes.
Yeah.
And someone posted parang pwede ba like I go here on this group to have a good time and to relax and to have good vibes. So can we stop with the politics? And I guess for a widely, especially yung group natin where people just meet each other, they're not really friends from before. It's really hard to dictate or like have a set rule, especially with our group na wala naman talagang hindi naman bawal mag-usap about politics kasi I mean everything is political in my opinion. And ito, kung sa group chat nyo or madali naman atang sabihin na, hey guys, can we talk if like, can we create another group for the politics talk or whatever? I think it's okay to do that if you're not comfortable with it. But honestly, your friend bringing up stuff that she doesn't think is right, I don't think that makes her toxic. Does it?
Well,
that's not the right use of the word toxic.
Well, hindi. Ako for me kasi toxic is subjective eh. Parang
well, I just don't like the
toxic,
overuse of the word.
Well, kung toxic for me, ang taong talks about, kunwari lang, someone who talks about working out a lot is toxic. Pero for another person, that's not. So ako, I respect na for that person, it's toxic. So ako, it's a reunion. It's not a date na kayong dalawa lang. That's my advice. So you can obviously choose to go to that reunion or we missed it because we missed the mailbag. Pero the next gathering, just go and choose not to engage with the said toxic person.
Yeah. Hindi mo naman job na makinig lang sa mga rants niya.
Yeah.
You can just say, ay, wait lang. And then slip away.
Yeah.
And then talk to someone else.
Oh. Ay, teka.
Yeah. Sorry wala akong alam dyan eh.
Oh. Or sorry, natatae ako.
Sorry, may kailangan lang ako i-scoop na tae out of the toilet bowl. Labo. That's a reference from our earlier pods. Yeah, but as long as, kasi ako may ganyan din kami sa group chat namin eh. Recently, parang, may mga, well, I don't want to get into it, but some of my friends and I talked and parang we're just like, okay, maybe let's kind of make our own group. It's not the best feeling in the world, feeling like you're having a secret chat. But if you have to do it for your own sake, like for your own sanity, why not?
Yeah.
Diba? And yeah.
So there, we'd like to thank everyone for continuing to support the pod. Subscribe to Wake Up with Jim and Saab on Spotify. Also, there are live episodes on YouTube if you want to watch. If you want to watch the ones where I mentioned yung mga
hate.
Ina mo, Jim. It's there. Also, ano tawag dito? Oh yeah, we're releasing, if you like our band Cheats, we're releasing some covers, mali. Okay. Live performances starting versions next week. So if you can join the Cheats private group because that's where we give updates and get votes.
Facebook.
It's on Facebook.
All right.
Tweet us. Instagram, hashtag
Wake Up with Jim and Saab.
Bye.
Bye.